Top of the top. What's popping? What's cracking? What's good? What's up, y'all? What up, family? What's good? Wax Dog, what up, bro? John Shaft, what's good? Scott Rock, Sing God, what up? The bros have pulled up heavy. What up, Ski? What's up, Shayna? I see y'all. What's up? Miss Natalie, how you doing today? Good morning. What up, Chris? Shayla, good morning. We back at it again, y'all. Y'all know what's up. Today, one of them days. Today is really a dry day. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. But I'm gonna pull up real quick. You know, we got to get something going this morning. Other than that, ain't too much going on. There's really nothing going on. But the realness. What's up, Shireen? What up, Jalen Smith? Lisa D? What's up, Matt? Dramatic, what's good, y'all? All right, what's up, Miss 420? What's up? All right, y'all. Y'all already know this the intro. We're gonna get into these topics. First thing we're gonna talk about today is Bobby SHMURDA. Ain't nothing too major. It's something Bobby SHMURDA said that more validation of what we already been talking about. Looked to me like people starting to wake up. So anyway, episode 457. We about to get at it. So check it out. We're gonna talk about Bobby SHMURDA. We also got an update in the world of technology. And every topic that we're gonna talk about is gonna apply to what I already said and what we already spoke about. That's how. Just watch. Just pay attention. Check it out. Anyway, well, Bobby SHMURDA, check it out. He is starting to speak the truth. Now, why he's speaking the truth, we're not gonna get into that. We're just gonna get into what he said, and then you be the judge. Anyway, shout out to the replay gang. Make sure you hit the all notification bell, leave a comment. Anyway, let's get into it, man. Bobby SHMURDA said, I don't listen to rap anymore. It sounded to me like Bobby SHMURDA starting to wake up. Baby Bobby SHMURDA is admitting what nobody else want to admit. That we already know. What? Rap is fucking trash. It's fucking trash, and they don't have no talent. It shouldn't even be called rap music no more. It should be called something else, like I said. What's going on right now is something totally different. No talent, no skill. I'm going to say it again. Just think of every single rapper that's been trending on the internet the past years. How many of them have a platinum plaque or a gold plaque? How many of them actually got talent, skills? But now we see the end result of when they dumb down music. See, all this time we heard about them dumbing it down. Everybody thought it was a joke. But it took them about 10 years to officially dumb it down because a lot of people didn't understand. And shout out to the smart people that always knew and said this. Some people already knew when they was dumbing down rap that was the end of rap. When they made it where people like Trinidad James can rap and anybody can, one day you could be working in a Foot Locker, tomorrow you could be a rapper. A lot of people didn't peep what the fuck was going on. They were showing you back then that they can make anybody a rapper. That was the beginning of the end, meaning rap was no longer based on talent 10 years ago. Maybe more than that. It's not based on talent. Even Bobby SHMURDA, he made it, and I'm gonna be real, he ain't had no talent. He was a powerful one-hit wonder. His song's still rocking the club to this day. But at the end of the day, he still spoke the truth. So truth is truth. What up, Big Phil? Let me see who pulling up in here. Good morning, Faith. What's up, Faith? Big Phil up in here. What's up, Taisha Davis? Good morning, y'all. All right. What up, J.E.? All right, look. Boom. Let's get into it real quick, man. Today ain't going to be that long. Anyway, Bobby SHMURDA, he could be considered a one-hit wonder, but he had a big hit. Hot nigga. It's a club banger. That's another point I wanted to make. The past hit records, once again, from the 10, 15 years, maybe longer than that, they've been all club bangers. This is what I was trying to tell people on this platform when I be talking about this music shit. And I was trying to tell y'all, ain't none of them got no fucking talent. And I told you in my opinion, that's for the club. They got club bangers now. Every last one of the rappers that came, I don't care if you say Future, the Baby, Lil Baby, just name one. Megan, name one. They all got club hits. Young Thug made it off club hits. I told you this when I spoke about Young Thug. See, that's why a lot of people couldn't comprehend, like, how are these rappers getting in position? Now, it wasn't that. It was that. It was like a pop formula. Meaning, basically, all of their songs were gimmicky, club bangers, strip club anthems, stuff like that. It really didn't have nothing to do with hip hop and performing lyrics. It been past that. Even these dudes came and tell stories in the rap. They came and write a rap telling you a story. What happened the day before? You see, they came and tell raps. That's rapping when you can rap about anything. Tell a story. They can't do that. This is when the creation of what came out, y'all. Mumble rap. Mumble rap represented niggas that couldn't rap. Niggas came and get their lyrics straight. They ain't had no clear flow. You know when rap, the number one thing you had to have is a flow. Your voice. See, it's many different things when you rap. Your voice could work for you, your delivery, your wittiness. That shit been going a long time ago. Now it's anybody could do it. What they gonna say? The same thing, right? They're gonna tell you how much money I got. I effed your chick. I bought some of Mary's. Right, same shit, right? So Bobby SHMURDA now telling the truth. Man, people gonna probably say Bobby only saying that, man, because his career over with, man. He ain't got no hits. But like I said, let's just think of all those microwave rappers that came out. Y'all don't think a lot of them struggling right now? They're not going on tour. They don't have no new music out. And it's not even about them having new music. Before that, they didn't even have a solid catalog. This is what I was talking about. When you a rapper, singer, whatever, your catalog is what takes care of you. It takes care of you after your career is over with. Or even if your career is slowing up. Your catalog keeps the checks coming in. That's why we're going to see that a lot of them so-called rappers, they didn't have no catalog. I told you, most of them, all of them are social media shenanigan tricks. You say a rapper right now, that's out right now. If you say any rapper off your mouth, 9 times out of 10, they all got their clout from the internet. All of them. Remember, let me break it down again because people forgot their history and forgot who the fuck they are. Let's rewind this shit with music. Remember how music was processed? What happened? Salute, Wax. When you saw dudes rapping off the phone, it was over. That's right. Rapping off the phone, niggas getting lazy. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying, bro. And it's my point, man. Look, man, these dudes, they never had no talent. Also, it was better for them to get rappers with no talent because then they don't got to pay them like that. So this is why what we just witnessed was a wave of rappers that was fiending to get on. You know how we grow up, you always have, that's just what it was. It was rappers that was fiending to get on, that didn't have no talent, that they was just ready to put on because they knew they was ready to drag them. What up, Shayna? What up, Real Mike OG? Yeah, they look. This is what I'm talking about with the narrative. When I said, look, that's part of the reason why rap had to leave New York, because they knew people, a lot of rappers in New York wasn't going to do anything, and they wasn't desperate like that. But they know outside of New York, when it comes to rap, man, anybody, they're going to do whatever. So my point is, they started pushing rap all over, but the point of the matter was that's also when they started dumbing it down. And basically anybody could do it. And that's when you started getting all these different characters. Get it? A whole bunch of just characters. You grab one, you give them a rap kit, starter pack, and you push them out and let them sell, and then you kick them to the side, you get another one. That's all they was doing. And that's why none of this was based on talent. None of them had no skills. They all started from the strip club, man, and regular clubs. Like I said, if I went to a club right now, music on bang, that's what it is. Because when a club, it ain't about no lyrics. It ain't about that. It's about the beat, the hook, and what made people move. And people got that deceived with that nigga's a good rapper, like the Baby, Lil Baby. He fucking whine, the nigga be whining. But And if you go to the club, he got bangers because it's just clubs. You get it? And plus, we got to understand not only club bangers, all of this music came out in the opioid epidemic and the fentanyl pandemic, and the Molly epidemic, which means half of this music is only relatable when you're on a whole lot of drugs. I'm just being honest. So that's why this generation was in a false reality, thinking they was listening to good music. That's why I said, if you go back and listen to half that shit, you're gonna see mostly all that shit was trash. See, you always gonna tell a good song because it's gonna outlast the time. I don't give a fuck what year it was made. A lot of times you're gonna listen to shit, you're gonna see you can't even tolerate that shit. It's trash. But Bobby SHMURDA got a hit. He got his hit, but that's all he got. We're gonna talk about this. So Bobby SHMURDA tried to speak the truth. He said, rap so trash now. I only jam it in clubs. You know, TMZ put their spin on it. Anyway, Bobby SHMURDA is distancing himself and his ears from today's generation of rappers, claiming to only catch wind of new hip-hop music when he's out partying in the club. The Brooklyn MC got real candid, firing off his anti-rap opinions on a recent appearance on the Danza Project podcast, where he called out the Gamu of today's rappers for leading younger listeners astray with exaggerated narratives of their gangster tales. That's the main part right there. That's the main part he just admitted. Leading young listeners astray with exaggerated narratives of their gangster tales. Basically, niggas keep rapping and lying about shit they ain't doing and don't have. Leading the young people astray, and the shit went too far. Because even Bobby SHMURDA know he got more money than half these niggas, and he been in jail 6 years. Let's not forget that. Bobby SHMURDA had his hit, rocked the world. Next thing you know, he went to penitentiary. He did penitentiary time over 5 years. So maybe he had an epiphany since he been home and peeping game. Maybe he been on the internet tapping in, even though I did troll him because he was laying in the bed with that dude playing games. But he been on the internet maybe he paying attention. Who knows? But the man having an epiphany, he keeping it real. He just told you right here. Basically, these niggas are lying. I know them personally. Yes, they are. They're lying. And like he said, the youth led astray. But let's ask this one question, and this the fuck what I'll be talking about. Why? How can Bobby SHMURDA say this? Remember they asked Mano about John Morant. Do you think it's rap music influence? What he say? No, it's not rap music. No. So what I say? I said that nigga Mano just want to check. He a nigga pushing 50. He still want rap check, so he ain't gonna say rap brainwash the youth. What's up, Kim? He ain't gonna say that. So that's why I said we gotta give Bobby SHMURDA credit for keep speaking the truth. Diddy, Fat Joe, none of them niggas, ain't no rapper gonna say that. What? Right here. Today's rappers leading younger listeners astray, and not just leading them astray, exaggerated narratives of their gangster tales. We know these niggas ain't gonna shoot nothing, they ain't gonna kill nothing. If they get shot, they gonna fucking die. They not built like that. That's another thing. Every rapper that got shot, his ass died. Mostly all of them. You ain't peeped that neither. But I told people that a minute ago, I said these young dudes ain't gonna do nothing but get smoked and cooked. That's it. They ain't built like that. They just not. First of all, they fucking light in the ass. So any bullet gonna make them do a fucking cartwheel somersault. That's just what it is. Any one of these young boys get hit, they're gonna instantly be levitated off the earth and land on their face because they frail. So they're not built like that. People don't understand that. You don't go to just run into the streets. What happened, y'all? These the same youth. They didn't even learn how to fight first. So what that mean? They didn't even learn how to take a punch. They didn't even know how to take a punch. But they went straight into guns. No, it's levels. It's fight, cut, then shoot. Now, before that, it's fight, jump, then cut, then shoot. That's how I go. To be honest with y'all, brothers ain't start shooting each other till the jumping days came out and niggas got tired of getting jumped. That's where the gun came in. If you really want to be technical, it was my generation that started that shit. We took jumping niggas to a whole nother level and shooting niggas to a whole nother level. That's just how it went. Because we started this thing called a fair one, and when people couldn't get fair ones no more, it went to gunplay, cheat code. That's what happened in the 90s, teenager life. You feel me? Brothers learned that early. The cheat code was go get the gun. Niggas ain't about to get jumped. We ain't going through that. God forbid, I ain't never been jumped, head stomped on the ground, and none of that, or knocked out. But hey, a lot of brothers did get knocked out, stomped up, stomped. Shit, after that, a lot of them brothers said, man, I ain't fighting nobody no more. Fuck all that. That's what happened, y'all. That's everything with the gunplay, man, at a high level. But the thing is, I never knew nobody that was actually doing stuff and then going to tell on themselves on the track. That's what this generation do. That's what Bobby SHMURDA talking about. And half of these dudes ain't doing shit. They ain't doing nothing but sitting in the house. Anybody know Soulja Boy? All he do is that Soulja Boy been in the house for fucking ever since he blew up. Soulja Boy been in the house 15 years straight. I promise you that. That nigga Soulja Boy ain't nothing but a computer internet nerd anyway. It's a lot of them like him. That's all they do. Chief Keef, all they do is be in the house. Niggas got arcade systems, but they talk about a whole bunch of Draco shit and they gonna spray your ass down. They talk all that shit. So Bobby SHMURDA know that shit fraud. Also, don't forget, Bobby SHMURDA also is signed to Quavo. Don't forget, Takeoff got killed. Quavo ain't do shit. So maybe Bobby SHMURDA peeped that too. Like, man, these niggas frauds. You see that's what I was saying, Quavo. Them niggas killed his nephew like they did Cousin Harold on Menace, and Quavo ain't do shit. He want to just keep dropping music. So that's what I'm saying. Bobby SHMURDA probably peeping a lot of this shit. I'm gonna be real. Bobby SHMURDA probably got more money than Quavo, just for the simple fact he got a bigger hit than Quavo. All Quavo hits is with 3 people divided by 3 people, and then the label take 50% of that. So Bobby SHMURDA probably even got more money than Quavo, man. I'm just being honest. But look, this the whole thing right here. Hold up. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to people in the bushes. We up early. The rapper then revealed what he thinks the purpose of rap is saying. Rap is supposed to be telling mother to go from negative to positive, coming from poverty to riches, and how to stay in that and how to change. That's the shit I want to hear. I want to hear about living life. Did he just not say some real shit? Like I said, you might not like who's saying it, but he said some real shit. I'm just telling y'all. It's okay to wake up. People act like you can't wake up. People act like you got to keep facades and personas going, egos going. Nah, sometimes you got to just call it what it is, man. Ain't nothing wrong waking up. You could have did some lame shit last week. Next week you say, you know what, man, that was some lame shit I did, man. I ain't doing that shit no more. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But people don't understand that. They think when you do some whack shit or there was something whack going on, you just act like nothing happened, it's going to disappear. Or you just played yourself, but you gonna act like you ain't do shit. Nah, man, fuck that. You got to keep that shit real, man. That's what it is. So this man just told the truth about fraud behavior, how they brainwashing people. And it's just sad because think about it. He's a small voice. The question is, why none of the big voices said this? This is what I was trying to tell people. People want to suck off these Jay-Z, Diddy. Why they did not say basic shit like this? Because their world would crumble. Jay-Z cannot play the role of the Godfather if he come out and tell you that hip-hop is fake and it's some bullshit. Then you ain't gonna believe his goddamn Godfather persona. Do you get it? All of them are characters with personas. That's it. I told you about Beyonce. She's not a queen. How is she a queen when she was getting pimped by her dad her whole life and her mom's? And then it went for her getting pimped by Jay-Z. And all they ever do is have her sing, go on tour, and stay in the house. How is she a queen? No, the reality is she's not a queen. She don't even run her own household. Her husband don't even listen to her. That's the reality. But the land of make-believe is being exposed. I'm telling y'all. SHMURDA then pointed out what he listens to these days instead of rap, saying, I don't know nothing about no rappers. Only time I listen to rap is when I'm in the club. Now, I agree with him 100% on that. Because I ain't going to lie, the past year, I ain't been listening to no music neither. The past year, maybe 1.5. I'm going to be honest with you. I used to check new music, see what's popping, see what's out. No, go download, check out a couple online mixtapes. I don't do that shit no more. It's trash. And like I said, the female rappers are better than the male rappers right now anyway. Because damn, even if at least if a female lying, all right, damn, at least I know she lying. Like I said yesterday, Cardi B and them, I know you ain't shooting nobody. But my point is, I still can tolerate them more than a nigga I know definitely ain't shooting nobody. That's what I'm talking about. So anyway, we're going to move on. Just keep it pushing. What's up, Cozy? Boulevard. Annette. What's up, y'all? Family is in here, man. Front and center. Yeah, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's move on, man. We'll get back into that. But you know what I'm saying? I'm going to salute Bobby SHMURDA, man. I told you, man. When you right, you right. When you're wrong, you're wrong. That's it. And it's just my opinion. My word is not the end all and be all. But I got to acknowledge when somebody say real shit. This man just told the truth in the last day. when it's needed to tell the truth. See, it ain't about telling the truth. It's about telling the truth at the right time. So that's why you got to acknowledge that and respect the man, because in the time of this crisis we in, this man admit, man, I don't fuck with that shit no more. That shit trash. It's fake. It's phony. These niggas ain't about that life, and it's brainwashing the youth. Niggas supposed to be going from rags to riches. They want to keep throwing their life away. He like, man, I ain't with that ignorant shit no more. He might have learned from watching just a lot of shit. He did jail time seeing John Morant. He probably said, man, I'm trying to wake up out this fake ass world. Maybe he gonna get in a tech or some shit like that. Now let's move on, y'all. Cause we about to talk about this fake ass world. Yeah, y'all, I told you, man, all this shit been fucking fake, but y'all know that. So now I'm gonna take this time out to salute all my people. What's up, Annette? Annette, you remember this too. Check this out. You've been around. Look, shout out to all my people that said that slap with Will Smith was fake. The whole slap with Will Smith and Chris Rock, the whole event was fake. But this is what I said, what was my point. The smack was real, but the whole shit was a script. That's the thing. It's just like a movie. You know, in a movie, you got to take a smack too. Y'all know that. Y'all do know that part. You might got to take a punch in the movie. It depends, you know what I'm saying? That's why you get paid that money to play that role. You got to take a smack, kick, whatever. You might got to take a little beat down. You got to take that. So Chris Rock took that smack. But guess what? The whole shit was an act. The whole shit was a front. Yeah. Salute to the bro. Salute to West sending me this shit yesterday. Look. Whole shit, act, y'all. What we looking at is the goddamn movie. This ain't even the shit. We're watching a movie. Now look, I call myself a movie connoisseur. I never saw this shit. And I told you, I said, look, everything that's going on now, they already put in the movies 20, 30 years ago. Did I not say that? That's why I told you all these movies they putting out, they all fake, fugazi, they just money grabs, they all fucking trash. I broke down to you the reason why they paid all those Hollywood actors was to act out those prominent roles, which were really scripts of agendas that was going to be pushed. But now, y'all, we got proof that whole shit was fucking fake. To the fucking nigga sitting in the crowd, to the nigga walking on the stage, to the nigga talking shit after the smack. And I'm only mad. Only one thing that's fucked up, I don't know the name of the damn movie. So all my internet detectives and hard workers, my internet lawyers, please find out what movie this is and let me know. But look, y'all, see the smack? Pow! That shit was a whole fucking script, man. You see how they played us, y'all. Now, I told you, man. I don't know everything. I told you sometimes I get tricked. I knew it was shenanigans, but I didn't know the shit was exactly out of movie and they did it the same fucking way. Look, this a nigga on stage joking on them. Only thing they did was switch the colors up. This supposed to be Chris Rock right here. And as you see, this Will Smith smacking him. And then you see Will Smith sitting back down. And before he did it, guess what he did? Before he smacked him, he looked at his wife like Will did Jada. Same shit. I don't even know the goddamn movie. I said, man, this shit is a fucking joke, man. This shit right here, if you don't know from this right here that you living in a fake-ass world, if you don't get that. But I did say one thing a lot of time. I said, look, y'all, you don't got to watch TV or movies no more. I said, the real movie is in real life. I said, we in the movie. How many times I said that? But I ain't think it was this deep. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. That's why each and every day, every week, I keep learning some new shit. And I told you, this is the shit that's fun for me. Breaking down life itself, that shit is entertainment. Because how the fuck did they pull this shit off on the whole world? And it's like, I guess nobody in the world saw the fucking movie. Because nobody said something. 1,000 YouTubers was vlogging. 1,000 people had something to say. 1 million people have something to say. What they say? The greatest slap heard around the world. Did they not coin it that? Did they not call it that? The greatest slap, the loudest slap heard around the world. The whole time that shit come out of fucking movie. Damn, they played the fuck out of us, y'all. So now we know all this shit a movie. You see that shit I said, like Joe falling, all this shit, man. That shit movie shit, man. All this shooting, man, that shit movies. Only thing is, they doing real life shit in the, you know what I'm saying? They're doing real life shit, but it's all scripted, in my opinion. You get it? The slap was real, but the whole shit was scripted. Basically, Chris, you're gonna take this slap, you're gonna say these jokes, and then when you say this, that's when we're gonna come up. Okay, you stand right here, and then we're gonna slap you, and you just try to block it a little bit, but you got to take it a little bit. That's it. Showed us right here, y'all. So if you don't understand life fake, oh well. But guess what? I peeped some scary shit that's about to take place. I just finished talking about this shit yesterday. And all this shit is about to hit the fans. All this shit related. Y'all, I'm telling you, all this shit tying together. Look at this shit. This the new reality right here. Guess who just dropped it? Apple. Then your boy Fame just said the other day, I said this generation, I said they won with the cell phone anyway. Remember, I was breaking down the whole science of trying to take your phone from them. And how Generation Z, they the most brainwashed era of all time. This right here, y'all, is a nail in the coffin, y'all. This is what I'm trying to tell people. It's over. This right here is the distraction of all distractions and the ultimate dumbed down tool. This right here is going to turn everybody into androids, gumps, and idiots, and everybody's going to be lost in the twilight zone because now Apple just released these right here. It's going down. That's it. That's it. If you thought people wasn't focused now, watch what's about to happen. And your kids going to want this. This just dropped this week on the 5th. Now we're going to take a look at what's going on. What up, OG Circle Gang? What up, bro? I see you up. This right here about to change the world, y'all. You see who behind it, right? I told you, man, they always play them games, a race game. They going to play the race game with you, but they going to do business with everybody else. You see that man in the background? Now look at these. This is new by Apple. Apple's new creation. You see how it's going to sit on your brain? You see how it's going to lock on your head? And guess what? This is the new virtual reality device. This shit about to get scary out here, y'all. This shit is about to get real scary. Apple's Vision Pro goggles unleash a mixed reality that could lead to more innovation and isolation. What's isolation, y'all? Weirdos. A lot of people going to become isolated in these headphones. Don't you know that is this right here for a weirdo is like heaven. For a weirdo that's a stalker, a professional jack-off artist, they're going to be with this shit on all day. Trolls, all that shit. Weird gumps that just fucking idiot, they don't do shit, but sit, then this shit, here it go right here, y'all. So if you think people distracted now, watch. And it's probably going to start a whole bunch of shit of people walking around in public with them on. People going to be snatching them on people's head. Stupid shit. People going to be walking in this shit. But anyway, though, you can see a whole false. Basically, with this, if you look through these, this shit could look like you in the house, and it could look like motherfuckers in your house having a party and chilling and shit. Whatever. It's fake reality. You can see fake reality through this. Put it like this. Let's look at this shit. See that? I don't even know how much they're gonna cost. They say they're gonna be expensive, but think about it, y'all. We already know what the cell phone alone did. This shit right here ain't nothing but a lock on the brain. Lock on the brain. That's it. You thought you had to fight your kid for a cell phone. Imagine trying to fight your kid trying to get this off their head. But then again, didn't that boy kill his mother over something like this? That was just a low-level version. That was the Oculus. The Oculus is tied in with Mark Zuckerberg. This right here is Apple. In my opinion, certified brain cookers, these are do-it-yourself dummy devices. If you're not smart, ain't no way in hell I'm ever putting that shit on my head or on my eyes. I'm never putting that shit on. I'm good. Look, it's called the Apple Vision Pro. That's the name of it, y'all. The Apple Vision Pro. The headset is displayed in a showroom on the Apple campus after its unveiling on Monday, June 5th, 2023, in Cupertino, California. The Vision Pro is a high-priced headset that blends virtual reality, fake deception of what you're seeing, with augmented reality that projects digital images on top of real-world settings. See that? So you can put these on, and you can see Tupac in your fucking house. See, you can put these on and shit. You can have whatever bad chick you fantasize, you can have a dream. You can put her in your bed. Shit like that. Niggas gonna be having these on and trying to have shootouts. They're gonna be having shootouts, all type of shit, but the shit is gonna be virtual. That's it. But they just admitted that these right here is the crossbreed of the real world and the fake world. That's what those are right there, y'all. So if you don't understand the world has changed, that means you way behind. Told y'all things changing. And what I say, y'all, everything now is going to be based on your principles and morals, man. And your vision, which is your third eye. So look, it's not wrong if you want to indulge in this right here. But the thing is, are you going to know the difference between reality and the fake world that we call a matrix? These are nothing but matrix goggles. See, some people might get in here, tap in, and explore some new things. Might get some information, might get some new insight. So I understand the part they said about innovation. That's the innovation part. You know, getting insight, inspiration. You know, you might explore into some things you never crossed. Like I say, I understand if you're using it from a positive perspective, you can get some good out of them. Don't get me wrong. But I also know it's a thin line of being stupid and let your brain get fried. Really, something like this probably really only supposed to be put on for like probably no more than a half hour a day, to be honest with you. Like a half hour the most. And I already know people. I already broke down the story to y'all what happened when I was wearing that Bluetooth headphones a long time ago. This shit was killing my neck, headaches. I already know what this shit right here gonna do. That shit gonna Wi-Fi your fucking. Remember they always say how weed kill your brain cells? What the hell you think that's gonna do? That shit gonna microwave your fucking brain cells straight up. Anyway, just showing y'all, man. They're going to talk all that shit, but it's always about the money. Then you can think about this. How the fuck are we in a recession and we supposed to be doing bad and chicken $20 and they bringing out shit like this with Americans poor? But that means somebody in America got money. Also, remember, we spoke about the new consumers. The new consumers going to buy this shit. If the world wasn't already fake enough, now they got fucking goggles to make it more fake. And all your people gonna be playing around with this shit. Because this whole thing is to keep you playing. Because they looking at it like you an adult and you still need toys. So that's why you're gonna play with this all day. That's the whole purpose of this shit, to dumb you down. Let's go. Speaking of young people, I guess the old people, we might as well take it down. We might as well end it, because shit. If all these young people doing grown shit, what that make the grown-ups? Like they say that slogan. If all the grown-ups crying, what the kids gonna do? Well, if all the kids being fucking grown, what the grown-ups gonna do? See this shit? 10-year-old steals a car and leaves police on the chase. Yeah, I see this shit. I ain't never heard no shit like this in my life, man. What the fuck is going on with these kids, man? Niggas 10 years old going on car chases. Remember a couple weeks ago? Remember the girl and the home girl? What they was 13 or 14. They drove in the car, stole a car, and went to go see some dude. Did we just see the two kids, teenagers, killed their mother over their cell phone? These kids grown all the way now, y'all. You remember how they were saying we was grown and you was grown? This is a whole nother grown. These little kids are like 33 years old and they only 11. That's it. I told you they think you stupid. And people keep saying the same thing. Well, damn. We're in a time where these kids, they real smart, but they real stupid at the same fucking time. How the fuck is that happen? Because they ain't got no fucking common sense. These kids don't have no fucking marbles. They didn't play marbles. These kids, they even grow up playing basketball and riding skateboards and shit, jump rope. They fucking idiots. And the only reason why they idiots because they got a SIM card in their brain. That's it. So they got, when anything with tech, they fucking smart. Man, I know that. Man, they know how to get, man, they know how to use your card, your account. They know how to order shit online. They know how to go into the settings and cell phones, and they know a whole lot of shit. Ask their ass the right script. Ask their ass 12 times 12 and see what they're going to say. I dare any one of y'all right now ask one of your kids 12 times 12. Ask them that shit when they come home and see what they're going to say. I double dare you. If you today is the see if your child is dumb challenge today. Ask them if they know what 12 times 12 is. and then they don't get that right, be easy on them. Ask them what 7 times 7. If they can't answer that shit, and your child is like 14, 15, 13, fucking 18. I don't know. You might have failed. You might have been a failed parent. Anyway, let's keep it pushing, y'all. Finally, man. Look, no disrespect, but we got some bad white news. Shit. I ain't seen no bad white news in a long time. I ain't gonna lie, I had to post this up on GP just to be like, damn, we gotta even this shit out. Look, GoFundMe for Florida teen stabbed 15 times by ex-boyfriend who cut his own throat. I was just tripping how they raised $93,000. Your people died. 2 weeks passed. The whole shit only got $983 in the GoFundMe. See the difference? Some people work more dead than other people. See that shit? This shit crazy, man. That shit crazy. You know, Lil Murda, he got smoked. He been in the freezer for 2 weeks straight. Family still scraping up change. GoFundMe up. But the whole time that GoFundMe is really to finesse that money. And they're gonna cremate Lil Murda. Lil Murda ain't getting no GoFundMe. That's how the shit go, right? And mind you, I'm gonna say it again. GoFundMe was originally created for low-level people like me. Like, say I want to start a documentary and I need donations to help the movie going. That's what it was for. GoFundMe was for people who wanted to create projects but didn't have enough money. That's what it was for. But guess who turned it into a fucking begging machine and a fucking begging website? Who turned that shit into a begging website? I fucking hate these people sometimes, man. Can't have shit. Mary J. Blige. Told y'all, man. Mary finessed y'all too. Y'all thought Mary J. Blige was singing because she was abused by men and she was being dragged. No, Mary was depressed because she was broke and she was getting robbed and she was owing tax money. That's what all that shit was about. She was deflecting the blame on her husband. Y'all ain't peep how Mary lied and said that man robbed her. That's a lie. That man didn't rob you. You fucked up your money, Mary. You slick too. You know I got love for Mary, but Mary, you finessed that shit too. She tried to make it like that man robbed her. No, you was doing bad. You fell off. You know how it is, ladies, when she, yo, bro, me holler at the bros. Look, bro, you know how it is when shorty fall off and she want to try to blame you for that shit? Or he ain't do this, he ain't do that. He did this to me. He did that to me. But the whole time, you the one that was fucking shit up. You the one that, when I passed you the blunt, you was smoking all the weed up. You the one I went to work. You kept smoking my pack. You the same one that always want to eat all this expensive shit, but at the same time, because you can't cook, man, you was doing shit too. And that's how women do. They're going to blame you when they fall off. So I feel like Mary was tricking all her bread. They all went through a dry spell. And she tried to blame her ex-husband, but she telling the truth right here. Mary J. Blige revisits unpaid tax nightmare. What is that? Unpaid tax. That shit had nothing to do with that goddamn divorce or that nigga take her money. This chick wasn't paying her taxes. How the fuck you think it get to be $2 million? She wasn't paying the shit. So I thought Mary was rich. But you also see how they be having money, but you see how they still be niggas with money. You know how it is when you get paid and you don't want to pay your fucking bill. You be late with shit. You got the money, but you just be letting the shit build up because you on your nigga shit. Mary was doing the same thing. Getting paid, not paying her taxes. But now we can clearly see, look, y'all. She owed $2 million, which means what? She was blaming that dude for some shit he ain't even do. Let's keep it pushing. Let's check this out. Oh, it's Pride Month. I ain't got nothing to say about none of y'all. But I am going to say this. This is my proof of how they be lying their ass off. You see how all them years they be fucking lying about, oh, we was born like this. We born this way. If that's the case, why y'all sit here grooming kids? Do y'all see how they are? Well, some of y'all should already know they're in the schools. But yeah, they're grooming these kids with this lifestyle. We already spoke about that. How it's programmed. This all you see right here is government funded. This is funded. They're getting funded to do this. Teach at schools. They're getting checks. Told y'all, man, till you peep this politics shit, you ain't gonna get it. They getting checks, money, all that shit. And they're teaching it. They're grooming kids for this behavior. What's another common sense question? Because this shit be pissing me off. You know why? Because they keep trying to brainwash these fucking kids. What's the truth of the matter? We didn't even learn sex ed till like 15, 16. If I'm not mistaken, sex education is not taught till you're in the 10th grade. So why the fuck are they teaching kids about gender and sex, period? Somebody answer me that question. Because they're grooming them. So are kids being born this way, or are they being groomed? Or were they being programmed on a lot of shows they was watching that was doing a lot of gay stuff? Who knows? But we can say one thing, this looked like grooming to me, because kids should not have to be introduced to this type of behavior. The fact of the matter is that is your sexual preference. You keep making up all this other shit. They only made up all this other shit so they can get money. That's it. If you make it more than just a sexual preference, you can turn it into an organization, you can get funding, and you can start cults. Has nothing to do with that. Preference, sexual preference. A preference is no different from this person wants Pepsi, they want Coke. A fucking preference. He want to smoke weed, she want to sniff cocaine. It's fucking preference. That's it. You choose to use one exit instead of the other. It's just a preference. It don't make you fucking special. So my point is, why are they put in a position to do grooming? Are they manufacturing this behavior? Is it being manufactured? Is it being paid and sponsored to create what we see? Told y'all all this been happening for years now. It's the new normal. So now these kids are being raised. Look how they being raised. People ain't peeping it. That's why we keep saying these kids weirdos. They're being confused. That's all I'm saying. Little kids should not be taught nothing about no sex, nothing. I don't care, straight nothing. None of that should be on their fucking mind at all. But no, it's about teaching them about sexual behavior and then making them fast and then frying their brain. You fry their brain and then you teach them to be nasty. Let nasty people teach your kids and then fry their brain. You see their reality? This is their reality right now. These kids growing up are going to be on this. Now you see why we are dealing with soulless people? These are the people raised without souls. See that? This is their reality. It's not mine. Why? When I was young, this shit didn't happen. When I was young, we was outside. Matter of fact, we started the saying, we outside, because that's how it was. We was always outside. My mother had to come looking for me. But this right here is to make your ass stay in the house and dumb you down and keep getting groomed. And stay in the house, dumb yourself down. Don't ever have a crush. Don't even have an opinion on opposite sex. See, they're swearing their opinion. How many times I broke down on this channel? I said, look, one of the beautiful things about growing up in school is when you get your first crush and you know, the boy and the girl, y'all walk home from school. Y'all remember that? Check the box. You like me? Yes or no? That was part of the fun. You see how they taking that fun out? Rainbow behavior. Kids can't be kids no more. Now the little girl can't just have friends. Now she's gonna be lusting off other little girls. Now they're gonna be lusting off each other. Young. Now the boy, he ain't got no little homeboys to play video games with. They're gonna be trying to hump on each other because they only 8 years old. Because see, their mind is being put on the wrong shit. They should not be even put in that position, y'all. But anyway, let's move on. Today's not gonna be long. We got to talk about this. This goes with the narrative what I said yesterday. What did I say, family? Right on this channel. That women are dying faster than ever. Women dying more than men. And I said, in my opinion, I think it's a secret plan. I'm not even gonna go no conspiracy. All I'm gonna say is, back in the day, they pillaged our people. And I just see them doing, it's all happening again. I'm gonna say it again. They always say that black men have been dying at alarming rates. When I was young, they kept saying I was going to die at 18. They always put death on us. The black man, his days are numbered. Always put in our head, we're going to die one day. We're going to die. And we're going to die before our time. That's the fucking program when you're black. That's why niggas think when they 40, they old. When they 50, they old. Because niggas thought they was going to die at 18, 19, 20. Get it? 21. Niggas thought they were going to die. But my point is, that same formula they kicked on us. Black men going to die and go to jail. Now they doing it to the women. That's what I see. The women have filled them shoes. Now it's woman dying, woman going to jail. Woman dying, woman go to jail. Then you got bitches rapping, shoot that bitch, fuck that nigga, whatever, bust that gun. You see the program? The program is in full effect. What's the program, y'all? For women to die and go to jail, which means what? Motherless children Then the children, they go in the system. You see the program? It's a program. Anyway, this woman got killed. And allegedly she got killed by her next door neighbor. And for what I see, I thought it was some hood drama, but I see now this is starting to become something racial, because it is said that the woman that gunned her down allegedly is white. And allegedly it was over with some kids playing. Black mother, and that's what caught me when I knew it was some race stuff going on. You see how I start off, right? Black mother shot by neighbor after a feud over playing children. My daughter, my grandchildren's mother, was shot and killed with her 9-year-old son standing next to her. So allegedly she got gunned down with a child right by her. But you see, it didn't just say a mother shot, it said black mother, because she was shot by a white woman. So, like I said, before the summer, 9 times out of 10 is always going to be some racial tension. The neighbor, who has not been publicly identified, has not been arrested or charged with a crime, claiming that the shooting was in self-defense under Florida's Stand Your Ground law, authorities said. People forget that in Florida, that Stand Your Ground law, you could be beefing with somebody, but if you beefing at the wrong place, wrong time, or you getting close, or you on their property, or you a threat, they can smoke you. So they don't have this in New York in certain places. So now it is being said that this white woman smoked a black woman in front of the kids, and she didn't get in no trouble. So now this is starting to pick up traction. We might be looking at another, maybe this might be the female version of George Floyd. Here we go again, y'all. Here we go again. Another version of Breonna Taylor 2.0. Like I said, you're gonna peep game. The more shit get real, the more shit get exposed, it's always gonna be some shit happen to throw everybody off. Race war, race war, race war. Racism. That's why I say, man, nothing but the black and white game, man. It couldn't just be a woman shot her neighbor. No, it had to be the white woman shot the black woman. But either way, I don't know the full detail, but I know y'all gonna pay attention. We all gonna pay attention to this, because I know they're gonna try to start a protest off this shit. That's my opinion. But once again, a narrative of women dying. I done reported on just about 4 women died the past 2 days. You're gonna see the narrative is women dying. Men are not dying like women no more. I'm telling you. A lot of dudes might get shot, make it. Women are dying at a tremendous speed from getting shot, found floating, burnt in cars, found in cribs, stinking, all type of stuff. Women are getting violated at a high level that I ever seen in my whole life. Because I thought women was the ones that kept men out of trouble. I thought women was the ones say, woman's intuition, don't go outside, don't go do that, or don't hang around him. What happened to woman's intuition? I think that also was part of y'all common sense. But when y'all lost y'all common sense, y'all lost y'all woman's intuition. You started following a lot of dumb shit, you lost your divine feminine. Common sense, all of that. So when women want to be like men, guess what? You're gonna get shot like men. You're gonna get killed like men. You're gonna get handled just like a man. But see, Obama didn't tell you that. Women's rights, women's rights. Well, women, as a woman, you also got the right to get smoked like a man too. Yeah. You want to be a man, you also got the right to get treated like a man. That's the facts. We got to speak about this. We got to talk about this. Every choice you make is a price to pay, or it could be a repercussion, whether good or bad. So all of this don't shock me no more. I've been watching this happen the past 3 years. Ever since 2020, this came to my attention, and I told my people. It was something that took place. I'm going to say it again. It was a story on the news where they found this black girl laying in the cemetery. She was dead. Somebody laid in the cemetery. And when I seen that, I said, man, that's a ritual. I said, that ritual symbolized black women dying. I said that shit in 2020. And ever since then, I've been seeing a woman die at an alarming rate. And y'all know ever since I started this channel, I also brought that to the attention. I said, look, man, women dying. I said, women dying faster than men now. That's just what it is. Because men, we already finished. We already done. Meaning we on our last leg. Shout out to the bros that's still out here holding it down. We on our last leg. That's it. Ladies, I guess it's y'all turn now. Because the way women dying, mind you, this has nothing to do with the woman getting snatched that's missing. that we don't know where the fuck they at. Has nothing to do with that. Women, y'all are fair. Women are the most preyed on right now. Y'all like a fisher going fishing. You like a hunter going hunting. Y'all are literally the game of hide and seek now, and playing tag. That's what's going on with women right now, all across America. That's what I'm trying to tell women. You keep living on that fucking fantasy world shit of illusions of luxury in La La Land. You'll see. But don't forget, I told you, that's my whole purpose. Other than that, y'all be safe out here. Told y'all today, it ain't too much to talk about today. I had to reach. And the only reason why I pulled up because it's some real things going on. But this right here is the realest shit ever produced this week. This right here is the sign of what's to come. Told y'all, man, everything now in the real world is targeted towards 2030. We are in the 2030 era. See, it's not just years, it's seasons. Seasons are within decades or shit like that. Everything now, put it like this, for my smart people, just start looking at it like you're already in 2030. That's the time frame we in. This is why I had to keep telling people, fuck all that old shit. I don't want to hear about nothing from the fucking 90s, the 80s, unless we talk about some history. Get it? I don't hear nothing about none of that shit because it's a false reality. If I want to go back to the 80s, I can put these on and be right back in the 80s. You get it? I can go back to the 90s with these shits on right here. I don't got to listen to a nigga telling me some shit I already know and heard 1,000 times. It's about this new shit. But it's not just about the technology. The thing we got to understand about the technology is the technology what changes your everyday reality. Or should I say your false reality that we all call reality. That's what all this shit means. And this is also a sign that what? By the time these are standard and normal, a lot of people not even going to be around no more. This is also a sign of why I be trying to tell people why they understand before they can unleash all of this great new technology, first they have to get rid of crime. Why? Because they know once it's to the point of a lot of people just walking around with these on, what's going to happen? They know a lot of people are going to be snatching them off people's hair. People are going to be getting killed over these shits, robbed, fighting over them. A lot of the technology they want to bring out, it cannot be unveiled until they crack down on the last residue of this crime shit. You know the have-nots. Yeah, they're trying to get rid of them. So that's why when I speak about the have-nots and shit like that, they're the ones not going to be around when all the new shit come out. That's why I keep saying that shit. People think I be joking when I be saying trolls, all that. I be like, a lot of them going to end up, they're going to be dead anyway. And if they're not physically dead, they're going to be dead financially, economically. They would put it like this. If you are not in position right now, if you're not working towards nothing right now, you will for surely be dead financially in this new world. That is an ultimate fact. I don't have to say alleged on that. The new luxury is going to be called having money in your pocket. That's the new luxury. Cash on deck. COD, Bitcoin. Get it? 5 different bank cards. If you ain't qualified for none of the shit I said, you will be economically destroyed. It's just the truth. It's just the honest to God truth, y'all. I ain't make it up. That's how it's going to be. You're going to be judged by what's in your pocket. You're going to be judged by what you're holding. And guess what? They can scan your ass and know your whole life, and they can know you ain't got shit. That's what we was talking about, the social credit score. Now, that's why I say you can't fake it till you make it no more. Now they can scan you and know your whole life. Motherfucker got felonies, credit score fucking 400. Motherfucker got a warrant in Mississippi, all that shit in one shit. They ain't got to worry about all that. So I'm just telling people, man. Finances. That's why they told you, look, the Apple Vision Pro headset is displayed in the showroom on the Apple floor. But look, the key thing they said, the Vision Pro is a high-price headset that blends virtual reality. So what does that mean? This is going to be for the upper echelon, the elite, those who got money. Those who got money is going to be able to play around in the fantasy world. It's a luxury. That's all I'm saying. You can go vacation on this. Now let's rewind to one of my favorite movies when I was a kid called Total Recall. And Arnold Schwarzenegger went to that That so-called laboratory, you can tell now it was a digital laboratory, it was a tech company, and they was giving out vacations. He wanted to go on a vacation, on a trip to where? He wanted to go on a trip to Mars. And what happened? They had to put him under one of these type of devices, and he was able to go to Mars. That's what the whole movie about. Virtual reality, a fake-ass world. He went to Mars, had the dream that he was in Mars, and shit was fucked up. But all of this shit was from a fucking movie that came out a long time ago. Virtual reality. When you watch Total Recall, they were showing us virtual reality and GPS and automatic cars that drive by themselves. Remember, he got in a taxi. The taxi was driving around all by itself. That was always my favorite movie as a kid, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, I watched shit from me being a kid turn into real life. That's why I be so wrapped up in this shit. It was certain things I saw young that triggered me, and I've been on this shit ever since. I already spoke to y'all on this channel about the first movies that got me into crime and shit like that. But this was one of the first. Total Recall always been my blueprint when it comes to the new world and technology. That's why when Demolition Man came out, I was on point from Total Recall. This movie is always a great movie, Total Recall, to go watch. And the only difference is they had them paying for air. Don't forget that. They had to pay for air. And they were showing us that before it was a such thing as paying for water. But then again, we do pay for water and air. It's called Wi-Fi, airtime. Get it? Airspace. So we do pay for air now. But anyway, this is the new reality right here, y'all. So people that got smarts, this is not going to work on your brain. It's going to be fun. Put it like that. But if you dumb, yeah, this is going to be your new eyes right here and your new brain. Salute to the chat. Everybody here, I'm glad to see everybody here. I'm glad everybody tapped in, everybody that caught it. My people always on point. But like I said, don't forget, y'all. Bobby SHMURDA admitted that all that shit is fake. And he said, I don't know nothing about that rap shit. I don't fuck with it. I only listen to it in the club. I ain't with that shit. See, he basically keeping it real. Rap is supposed to be telling motherfuckers to go from negative to positive, coming from poverty to riches, and how to stay in that and how to change. That's the shit I want to hear. That's what he said. And like he said, he was on the Danza Project. And this is what he was saying. He basically is distancing himself from rap music. Nothing he doesn't like how young kids are being misled by the recent messages that younger rappers have presented in their music. SHMURDA said these kids are following you guys and you're rapping about, basically saying you rapping about things that you ain't fucking got. You rapping about fake ass lifestyles. And what else? What did they make popular? The junkie lifestyle. The junkie lifestyle. The junkie lifestyle and blowing on your fucking money. One dumb bitch rap about say fuck a credit score. The other dumb nigga rap about blowing your check. Well, those are two recipes where you ain't gonna have shit. Blow your check and don't have no credit. See what the fuck you get at. But that's gonna be most of y'all anyway, because you've been listening to these idiots that got good credit and stack their money. See, Future gonna tell you to blow a check, but he gonna put all his money in the fucking bank. Glorilla gonna tell you fuck a credit score, but I bet you any amount of money she got a goddamn 800 score. I bet you any amount of money. Because that's the fucking thing. Tell you what the fuck to do, and they gonna do opposite. They gonna tell you, fuck school, fuck that shit, and then they gonna put their kid in private school. See the game? The rappers, oh no, they don't lie, they tell the truth. Nah, it ain't rap cooking no brains. Nah, it ain't rap. Nah, that's what Mano said. A nigga going on 50 that still want to rap gonna say, nah, don't blame rap. It's not the rap music destroying the youth. It's not the nigga, shut the hell up. You know it's the music. Just be real, bro. It's the music. Yeah, it's the music. If somebody say, ask me, fam, do you think hip-hop music is destroying the youth? If I was a rapper, you know what I say? I say, I'll be honest, the content has gotten very raw. It is very brainwashing, but it's up for the parents to make sure they monitor their kids and what they listening to. But I'm gonna say, then again, y'all don't say that about movies and TV shows. Y'all put Empire on the TV. So if hip-hop can brainwash young boys to be gangsters, then that means y'all can put Empire on TV and that can inspire young boys to be gay, right? Okay, then it's up to the parents. It's up to the person watching it. But I ain't gonna sit there and lie and act like they ain't getting brainwashed. Yeah, because I understand the truth. It ain't my fault they getting brainwashed. My shit say what? Parental discretion, meaning, really, if your parents didn't approve of you listening to this, you ain't supposed to be listening to that. So if the parent ain't on top of their child and what they listening to, that's really on the parent, if you want to be honest. Why? If your child was playing with a loaded gun, would you know? If your child was playing with the stove and they couldn't cook, would you know? Well, that's the same thing. Your kid listening to music and you don't fucking know. Well, guess what? That music they're listening to is killing their ass softly. Science, but reality at the same time. So what they say, part of what's going on is taking responsibility, man. And that's all. Bobby SHMURDA could be straight full of shit. But he said, what he said now is real. So that's what I'm going to acknowledge. You know what I'm saying? And on that note, we putting that fantasy shit to bed. If you still believe rap, you might as well go buy fucking coloring books. Might as well, and a box of crayons. Salute, Wax Dog. I'm being honest. If you feel like rap is real, then you might as well still buy coloring books, all that shit. You might as well fucking water paint. Shit, if you a female, you might as well fucking watch Dora the Explorer. Shit. Since you love goddamn Beyonce and Nicki so much, you probably still watch fucking Dora the Explorer. I'll be honest. You probably fucking watch the park and reruns of shit. What's up, Dramatic? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that with Puffy baby mother said she ain't protecting him no more, man. Yeah, man. She better chill too before she end up like him, man. I'm telling you. A lot of shit hitting the fan, but this is not, I'm glad you said that though, bro, because we got to peep one thing. If you don't peep nothing else, you got to peep how a lot of things are being revealed. But you got to just catch it, bits and pieces. Little things keep coming out about this, that. A lot of little truth coming out, little by little. People breaking. People say, I'm tired of living these lies. I'm tired of this shit. So if all this is the same, if Puffy baby mother come out and say, you know what, I'm tired of protecting you. It's like the same thing with Bobby Murder say, you know what, I'm tired of living this lie. People starting to wake up, man. People getting tired. And don't forget this too, y'all. We in the days of struggle. We in the days where shit ain't the same, you know. It also could be a situation. I'm gonna be honest. It could be a situation where Puffy ain't breaking his baby mother off no money like that. I'm gonna be honest. Because why were you protecting him? And what you mean you're not protecting him? Were you protecting him before when it was beneficial? See how they pick and choose the shit they be saying? Now you see why I ain't cover that story? Because I know the fucking games they play. She could be doing that just because Puffy ain't breaking off with no money. Because my point is this. If you fucking been protecting him, what the fuck have you been protecting him from? And what the fuck do you know about? And why now you want to talk about it? You in your 50s. I looked at me in the picture. I'm like, man, she in her 50s. Now I remember she was the hottest thing smoking. I remember she was the video vixen. She was the bad chick. But I was just like, damn. So now you're in your 50s. You a grandma. And now you talking about not protecting this man. That's what I don't even want to hear that shit. Because that means she full of shit, y'all. All of them full of shit. Like I said, this all you got to understand is from now on, family. Always peep this shit. If somebody want to just reveal some truth to you fucking 20 years later, that means they're full of shit. That means they kept that secret as long as they could. And when that secret wasn't beneficial no more, they told you. That's all that shit mean. That's it. Y'all know that shit. Let me give you an example. All right, ladies, you with a dude. You with him. Y'all been together for years. Y'all been together 10 fucking years. But then guess what? He said, look, babe, I got a confession. I got another child. Come to find out, child 8 years old. You like, why this nigga ain't tell me that a long time ago? He could have been told me that shit. No. Because he wanted to benefit off the situation. I'm going to benefit off you, and I'm going to still have my child, but I'm going to reap the benefits of our relationship right now. And then at the end, I'm going to tell you, because we already in too deep. And matter of fact, it's already over because I'm about to leave your ass anyway. That's how I go. See, motherfuckers want to tell the truth when it's convenient for them. But other than that, they don't hold secrets. That's how the shit go. So that's why I told you, half of these whistleblowers, they be with the program, they just be mad because they not getting paid. Or they be trying to do their little slick shakedown. Or they just throwing temper tantrums, want attention. That's what all of them mostly are. So don't believe half of these, none of them. So my point is salute Front Street for supporting the channel. Salute Scott LaRock. Once again, Wax, salute. Like I said, man, it's called selective truth telling. Our people are the master of that shit too. How you gonna be with a man for all this time? You talking about you're not protecting him. Do you know what happened to Kim? Hey, who knows? Do you know what happened to Biggie? Maybe she know what happened to Biggie. Was she at the party? Maybe she knows some stuff we don't know. She used to be around Pac and them too. She was running. Matter of fact, they say that's the one Suge was fucking, allegedly. That baby mother is what all the beef was about. Why you bullshitting? I just remembered this shit. That whole beef was over her. That's what the whole death row shit was based on. Puffy was mad because his baby mother, Mina, and them was going with Mary. They was going over there. They said Mary was hollering at Pac, and she was hollering at Suge, and Suge was fucking her for a minute. And that's what the main beef was over. I forgot about that shit. So maybe that's what she's talking about. Maybe she know more than she's saying, y'all. Maybe she do know who killed Biggie. Maybe she do know who killed Pac. Maybe she do know some shit. Maybe who knows? That's why I say I ain't listening to nothing she's saying for right now, because I'm not intrigued by somebody holding secrets for damn near 30 years and now they want to talk. You won't get me with that shit. Like I said with Usher and Chili, now you want to do a documentary talking about, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Y'all 20 years too late. But see, they think people fucking dumb. Oh, I'm going to save this tea. I'm going to save this information. I got some information. I'm going to save it. Man, shut the hell up. Ain't about shit. Just bullshit. And like I said, she better hope Puffy don't have her ass floating in the goddamn river somewhere. As of right now, Puffy is unfaded. That man is unfadable. That man record is flawless. I don't know what the fuck that shit is about. But something about Puffy, that nigga ain't lying. That nigga is not dying. He ain't going nowhere. That nigga said that shit, he ain't gonna stop. That nigga hard-headed. That's what he told you. I'm a hard-headed motherfucker, and I ain't gonna stop. He gonna keep doing that shit. B. Taylor, what's up? Don't know. Remember Nintendo did Virtual Console in the mid-90s? Yup. But that Virtual Console wasn't like this. These right here is different. This virtual reality, somebody could put a lap dancer in your lap. Shit like that, you know? I can have 10 bad chicks in the bed with me with these on right here. So ladies, if you think your man a problem now, you better watch out. Until you professional jack off artists, if you get this, you're going to fuck around and go blind. Because I know a lot of y'all are going to be on this shit all fucking day. You ain't going to fucking take it off unless you got to charge that shit up. I already know this shit. The same way you on the internet all day now, when you get this, a lot of you niggas are going to be on this shit 5 times more. Brain going to be dumb as fuck. Motherfucker, he going to get off that shit, walking wobbly and shit, brain cooked. You're going to see smoke coming out the top of niggas' head. I'm telling you, man. You know people going to be fucking straight idiots with this shit. You got people so fucking dumb, they probably going to try to put them on when they driving. Telling you. Because it's a crossbreed. You can crossbreed with them too. Like I said, don't forget you crossbreed. You can crossbreed the real world with the fake world. So you know you could be outside with them and you could see dragons, stuff like that. Or you might see UFOs, whatever. You can see a UFO land on somebody's house, whatever. I don't even know exactly how it's gonna run. I don't know if you think about something just pop up, but that's what this shit gonna be doing, shit like that. Basically, these are gonna be capable of doing the unthinkable. That's it. So anyway, y'all still believe reparations coming? Well, while you waiting on reparations, they making these right here. So I'm trying to tell y'all, they want you waiting on some shit that ain't never gonna come. And the new world's going full steam ahead. Lead them in the dust. Told y'all, man, it ain't about shit. I just been dragging my feet, man. Checking out the chat. It's gonna be some mental and medical problems. That's right. And remember, we also don't know the after effects. Mind you, don't forget we are in a generation where a lot of people was raised on Ritalin. We know this generation is the most raised on medicine, the most dysfunctional. Oh, this is the generation of autism, stuff like that. So you already know what this stuff gonna do. Yes. Big Phil. What's up, Miss Jackie? Good morning, Miss Jackie. Good to see you, Miss Jackie. What's up, Drika? That's right, Big Phil. Crack babies. That's right. See, I understand the truth. The truth is, no disrespect, crack babies are now in their 30s, in late 20s and 20s. Yeah, crackheads now in their 20s and 30s. Crack babies now in their 20s and 30s. Crack babies have started raising families and living their life. The only thing is they don't know they crack babies. That's why they banked on this. Look, y'all, I'm telling y'all, this shit was a plan from back in the day. This shit was a plan. Remember the other day? That's why to show y'all that Bush, Clinton, and Obama. Those are the three individuals that destroyed the minds of the people. They're the ones who destroyed the minds. That's why. This is what I'm saying. We blame Obama, right? I blame Obama Nation, but we got to remember what Obama Nation did. He actually did it on a generation that were crack babies. George Bush Sr., they dropped the crack. The crack destroyed the brains and the minds. We all know many a woman that was straight crackheads that were pregnant. Some of us had conscience. We said, nah, I ain't selling no crack to her. But it's a lot of dudes that said, here you go, take that. We know it was many a woman that was pregnant smoking crack to the day they dropped the baby. Let's not play. 90s, 2000s. Well, by the time Obama Nation came in, these were the kids that were teenagers by that time. They were teenagers and young adults. Their mind was already fucked up. And they knew that. That's why every agenda they wanted to push, they pushed it on the generation of the crack babies. Because I always say on this channel, the crack era is when not only were our people smoking crack, that's when our morals and principles started getting smoked up too. That's when the household started folding. So if the family started folding in the crack era, that means the community started folding in the crack era. And what we're seeing is a result of that, of people that lost their morals and principles because they never had it, because a lot of them parents was on fucking crack and drugs. Can we understand that some people, all they ever knew was waking up with no food in the refrigerator? We didn't comprehend that. So I'll be saying little things like, if you grew up with no food in your refrigerator, of course, when you see a rapper eating and flossing money, you're going to think that's the world. But we like to act like it's people that grew up their whole fucking life and they barely have food in their refrigerator because their parents was on drugs. I don't know how the fuck that shit feel to be starving for years straight, but some people do because their parents couldn't keep shit in the house. But when those are the people, when they grow up, most of them are the ones used to not having shit. Those are the ones that mostly brag. Those are the ones that mostly say, look at me, I got this, because they never had shit. There's some people, their whole life, they slept on the floor and ate on the floor. Their whole fucking life. Sleep on the floor, eat on the floor. That's just their life, man. We got to understand. So when we say these things like we are not the same, a lot of us are not the same. Some of us were raised different. And salute to the people that did make it out of that, you know, that crack era, man. Salute to the people that did make it out of destruction and having nothing and feeling like getting treated like trash. You know, I'm just saying. All of this shit created what we see now, a whole new breed of human being that was raised in the crack era. Some people that's grown right now had straight crack in their bloodstream, but as soon as they was born, crack in the bloodstream. Some people that are grown now, 30s, no 20s, they had to be in an incubator. They was a preemie. But what a lot of people didn't understand, we didn't know. I'm starting to see it now. A lot of people that was preemies, guess what happened when they grow up? Their brain stays a preemie. Their brain is premature. Just what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. There was a whole lot of science going on in them hospitals, a whole lot of games. When we talk about how people have been made into children, it's because it's the truth. It's certain process they put into play that took them about 3 decades to execute that we see right now. So my generation, they couldn't push what they put. They was trying to turn us into weirdos back then. This shit didn't work. They were trying to make us fruity back. It didn't work. They was trying to make us accept vanilla ice and shit like that back then. The shit didn't work. Everything they tried didn't fucking work because we was too smart. So they said, you know what? They scratched their head, went back to the lab and said, you know what? We'll try this again, but we're going to have to do this before 2000. We're going to start this around the 2000s. We'll catch the next generation. You know, we couldn't get them, but we'll catch their kids. And that's what they did. This is why it had to be a separation. Like, they say the separation of church and state. No, it had to be a separation of you and your family principles and your smarts. Once they separated you from your principles and your smarts, now anything goes and ain't nobody gonna say shit. You can do anything. That's why they also know a lot of stuff they couldn't pull off to a lot of our elders passed away. A lot of the real church people that really protested, like I always say, I always use the example. Remember when they was going hard on rap? Remember, oh, this is insane. They calling women bitches. Oh, man, they cursing, talking about shooting people. They was protesting their ass off. And them politicians was going hard. Why they don't say nothing now? That's my whole point. They letting this shit go down now. That's why. They don't want to say nothing. And the only reason why politicians were protesting back then, that was publicity stunts. What's up, Ski? Dion, what's up, Dion? Dragon Lady, what's up, Dragon Lady? What's up, Jamal Johnson? Yup. That's right, separation of generations. That's right. Didn't they do that back then? Didn't they what? Split up the families, ship her over there, ship him over there, ship the child over there, separation of family. They just do it different now. Now family can be together, but they have families separated in the mind. Told you, man, once you master the 3 dimensions, you'll start understanding a lot of this stuff. Spiritual, mental, physical. Length, width, depth. 1, 2, 3. What's up, Natalie? Yeah, we've been going through it for years, y'all. That's what we do. When you really pay attention, it's like we the ones born to go through stuff. We go through so much stuff, it's actually fucking normal. But that's another thing that actually make us crazy too. Because we be functioning under fucking weird circumstances and we make it normal. This is what we do. We not only born in trauma, we're taught how to function under trauma. That's it. And some of us even embrace trauma. It's called drama. Love it. Because we sick. We are sick in the head. Yes, we are. I'm going to admit it. We are. It's the truth. But these are the days we talk about that got to be fixed. The thing is, you know how we always talk about the new generation? Do you think the new generation going to ever fix it? That is the question. If the new generation wrapped up in this, how things going to get fixed in the future? Do y'all see things getting fixed in the future? Do y'all still believe there's a such thing as a black community? Do you really believe that? Well, if you do, you go in your neighborhood and you tell me what you see and holler back at me later. I'm going to be fucking honest. You know how people say you need to start a business. Well, we need to start businesses. How many black people right now can start a business selling these right now? In the neighborhood. You see, you niggas that were selling drugs their whole life, you supposed to be able to re-up on this shit right here. You've been selling drugs your whole life, right? You're supposed to have money to invest into an iPhone store right now. Oh, it's 2023, right? You've been trapping how many years? 20 years plus? You should have money to open up your own Apple store and sell these shits all day. You niggas still running around buying Jordans, you should have already had the money to start your own sneaker store. I'm talking about people that was deep in the game, getting big money for a long time. I ain't talking about the regular hustle. I'm talking about just showing y'all, man, how we could have been winning different directions. But we was caught up in trying to be rappers and hustlers. Another thing you got to understand when you see this shit right here is going to make the stock market jump. Also, don't forget the people that already got money invested in this shit about to get super paid. And this right here is going to create a frenzy. Watch what I tell you. We already know this common sense. Why? The iPod started a fucking frenzy. We all had iPods. I did. iPods still hitting to this day. Long story short, we've seen the iPod create a frenzy. The world ain't been the same since iPods. And we've seen the iPhone create a frenzy. The world ain't been the same since iPhones. This right here is the next wave of our time, y'all. This right here is going to start a frenzy. And a whole new reality. So, what up, Sergeant King? Trap. That's right. That's right. Yep. Niggas talking about what they used to have. We all used to have a lot. That shit don't mean nothing now. All right, y'all. Guess that's it, y'all. So we gonna slide up out of here. Episode 457. Thank y'all for pulling up. We got through the day. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay focused. Everything is moving ahead. Like I said, man, don't get lost out here. You gotta keep one eye open. You gotta keep one eye open on what's going on. That's how you don't sleep. You ain't gotta be wrapped up in. Like I told y'all, like I speak about these things, but I'm not wrapped up in none of this. I'm not a fanatic. Let me make that clear. I'm not a fanatic about nothing I do. I'm not too wrapped up in nothing, but I do pay attention to everything. And when it's time for me to know some shit, I really get to know it. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. But I keep one eye open at all times, 24/7. Y'all know I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna tell you what I saw. If you ain't see it first, that's it. On that right there, yo, y'all stay on point. Y'all stay in tune. Thank y'all all for pulling up, man. Appreciate all of y'all. For real. Salute to everybody that's been hitting the Cash App, all of that. Super chat, stickers. Salute to the moderators, the heavy supporters, the day ones, no VIP, Funnel Fame Elite, everybody here. I told y'all we family, man. This is how we supposed to get along in real life. This is what they don't want us to do. They don't want us to come together. They don't want us to laugh and joke and have fun. That's a sin. That's a crime. If we do this in public, somebody gonna come shoot the block up. So that's why we gotta embrace all of this. Because the simple fact is, we just going day by day and we can't take nothing for granted and we don't know what happened tomorrow. So on that note, y'all stay tuned. Episode 457. We done. Y'all have a good day. We out. Word. I forgot. Good point. Good point. The fires in Canada. That's right. They say that shit touching down south. I'ma be real. Y'all know I be on some BS, man. I be making up stuff. I don't think that's fires. I think that's something else. I think that's something else. I'm just being honest. I think that's something else. If you get what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say it on the air, but that's something else, in my opinion. And that also show you how easy it is to release something into the air. It show you how easy it is. Release some shit, say it's this. But you know goddamn well, you know what smoke smell like. So if it's forest fires, it should smell like a lot of burnt wood and trees. If it don't smell like burnt smoke, burnt trees, in my opinion, that shit's something else. But this the games they play. It's how it go down. Or it could be a coincidence. Who knows? But I see in the sky's blocked out. All to me, all this going on is nothing but signs of what's to come. It's no coincidence New York going through hell and then a fucking nasty ass fucking fog come over the whole city. That ain't no coincidence. Told y'all, man, some of this shit is just unexplainable. But it's real. I'm out. What up, Shice Black? And that's a fact, OG. That's what they do. Some places, that's what they do. They block the sky every weekend. That's right. Or gonna have bad weather. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Depending on where you at, you'll notice some shit. The best days always on a weekday. The weekend be raining and messed up or cold and messed up. It's always bad weather on the weekend some kind of way. And the weekdays be the most beautifulest day. That's another reason. That's another way they play on the minds of the people. You work hard all week, then you get off on the weekend. You want to have your fun and the shit raining. There's also how they trick you to stay in the house and be a consumer. Because they know when it rains, you're going to what? You're going to order more stuff. Or you're probably going to just go to the store. The point of the matter is just start peeping your weather on the weekends. And you'll see the pattern. That's all you got to do. It depends on where you at too, though. Depending on where you at. The best days on the weekdays. That's why the people that don't like you, they do all their shopping on the weekdays. They do a whole lot of shit during the weekdays and let you have a weekend. That's how the shit go, man. Same way how bosses play golf on the golf course while everybody else at work. That's the American way.